You know, it's been a while since I made a news video on Destiny, and there's been a lot of stuff that's just happened. How did our last one do? Hold on, I'm gonna see how well our last one did. Don't need to hear.
Oh, okay. Welcome back to another news-filled video discussing all of the new official information Bungie released about the upcoming Season 14 Season of Splicers. I'll be going over all the new activities, loot and changes for next season and my thoughts on how I feel this will be Destiny's best season since Season of Opulence. Before we begin, I ask that you click the subscribe button as I'm aiming for 200 subs before the end of next season and it would really help me out. Also leave a like and share if you find this video informative and helpful. Now, on to the news. So Bungie released the reveal trailer for Season 14. Link will be in the description. The trailer includes tons of stuff like a new 6-player match-made activity called Override. The main objective appears to be to bank motes in the central bank to open a Vex gate, which leads to this synthwave-esque environment. Here you will use Splicer tech to hack the Vex network, stop the simulation, yada yada yada, typical Vex stuff. I'm glad to see the return of the 6-player match-made activities, as I found them quite enjoyable, stuff like the Menagerie or the Sundial to name a few. I am going to assume this is how we will be acquiring the new seasonal weapons and armor. There's no armor in the seasonal pass. Bungie, how could you make a season pass without seasonal default armor sets? It's alright, I'm not mad. This is where you'll be grinding for your god raw weapons, as shown on screen here. The cast of weapons appear to be a sidearm, grenade launcher, auto rifle and a pulse. Need I remind everyone of the new patch coming with the Season 14 update? 450 RPM autos will be getting a +1 damage increase from 17 to 18 precision damage. So just in case the new auto rifle is a 450 RPM, just be on the lookout for that. The next topic of discussion is the new Transmog system. Oh boy. I'm mainly going to gloss over this as we all know the controversy behind it. For those who don't know or don't understand what Transmog means, it's basically making a selected armor piece a universal ornament for you to equip. The way to obtain Transmog in Season 14, however, is an overcomplicated mess! Number 1, defeat enemies to earn Synth Strand. Number 2, spend that Synth Strand on bounties to earn Synth Cord. Number 3, convert the Synth Cord at the loom in the tower into Synth Weave. And finally, number 4, use Synth Weave to convert an unlocked armor appearance from collections into a universal armor ornament. All of this work will equate to you receiving 10 pieces of Transmog per season. You heard me. 10 pieces. That's 2 armor sets. In Season 14, however, Bungie would like to celebrate the introduction of Transmog by giving a player 20 pieces, which is 4 individual sets. This could have been done so much better, and Rick Kakis goes into so much more detail into his method of doing it, and I'll leave a link in the description or in the little eye icon at the top of your screen now. Vault of Glass makes a triumphant return to the franchise next season with a Destiny 2 makeover. I'm just going to say it now, it looks amazing from the get-go. But Bungie did state, although the Vault is back on Venus, the planet itself isn't returning, so don't expect to hop in and go on a 6-man tour of Venus, although that will be pretty sick. The raid will be launching on the 22nd of May with the raid challenges coming later in the season. For the fire teams that complete the raid can acquire the raid jacket and the raid ring as well. There will also be a Triumph seal associated with the raid. Exotics. Season 14 will interest to the very first Stasis primary sidearm. As we see here in the snippet, this Titan kills 2 Vex, does a special reload much like Symmetry, then charges a shot to instantly freeze the last goblin. Bungie also shows that this Titan is using Middle Tree Sunbreakers as he throws a hammer at the goblin to finish him off. This sidearm I feel is going to pan out exactly how Stasis did when it first launched, so first of all be prepared to see it everywhere in PvP on day 1, and also be prepared for it to dominate. You can acquire this weapon via the Season Pass, either from purchasing the Premium Pass and acquiring it at Tier 1, or from getting it at the free Tier 35. Last but certainly not least is the new Season Weekly Pinnacle mission. It's called Expunge, and each week you'll find new vulnerabilities in the Vex network, which you will have to exploit using Splicer keys to infiltrate and collapse the Vex from the inside. Bungie do really well with these missions. Persage and Harbinger are great examples, though this one doesn't have an exotic tied to it by the looks of it. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Maybe Vex Meta class. We can see though what appears to be the next Stasis fragments for the season. We can see this hunter slam down with a Stasis-like spear on this goblin, which is quite interesting. But what caught my attention was this. The Warlock throws a Stasis grenade at the Fanatic, which kills it. Then it drops a Stasis spear, which the Titan then picks up and throws at what appears to be the boss to end their trailer. By the looks of it, anyone can pick up this spear, which is pretty cool. That's it for the video today. If you did enjoy or find this informative, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, as it really helps out a lot. I'm now going to let you watch the full trailer without me interrupting, and always have a good day.
This morning, for the first time in humanity's long and storied history, the sun did not rise. It's a Vex simulation that has plunged the city into an endless night. Osiris and I could only think of one we might turn to. Mithrax. He claims to be among the last sacred splicers, those with the power to commune with machines. Find him, Guardian, before the Vex do.
We must splice an entrance to the Vex network. I can guide you, but I cannot follow.